Hello magical humans, it's Vegalia, and this is my first official long-form YouTube video. I've been wanting to do this since about 2020, so this is a long time in the making. So hopefully I keep up with this format. I'm so used to doing short-form content on Reels, Shorts, TikTok, because that's what I'm comfortable with, but I'm trying to do things that are out of my comfort zone, like long-form content, doing anatomy studies, doing hand studies. So yeah, I will take you through that journey with me this year. Hopefully by the end of the year, I can look back and be like, wow, I made a lot of progress and I'm really proud of myself. I don't have a subscriber goal because I've actually already made the subscriber goal before my first long-form video. And I will be celebrating that in a future post or video, so stay tuned for that. Today I will be illustrating one of the original characters I designed over the holidays. She doesn't have a name yet, but I wanted to kind of work through her character design. But yeah, I'm really excited for this format, and I hope you enjoy getting to know me a bit more. If you have questions or anything that you want to know, then you can put them in the comments below, and I might make a future video about it. For right now, they will just be speed paints, and then I'll be sharing tips and tricks or little bits about me or what I do with my business. I might make a separate video completely just talking about my business or business practices for artists. I know everyone is interested in how to make money as an artist, so I will be making videos like that in the future too, which will have my face in it. For these videos, I wanted it to not be face forward because I want the flexibility to just have a simple voiceover where you can just sit along, draw along, watch along, and just chill with me. I'll have this up on the screen because I know a lot of you will ask, but I'm using Procreate 12.9-inch 2021 iPad with a Paperlike screen protector because I like the texture of it and how it actually does feel quite like paper. Without it, it kind of just is a little bit too slippery for me to draw on, so I prefer it with the Paperlike screen protector. I'm also using a second generation Apple Pencil, and it has a new nib on it, and I got it from Amazon. If you want to replace your nibs too, I will put where I got my nibs from in my description box. Onto the drawing, you can see that I kind of do it very roughly. My process is kind of messy. I wouldn't say I'm the best person to look at right now for like how to do your art process. This is just how I do it personally. I like to do a really rough, messy sketch, then clean it up, lower the opacity on a layer, make a new layer above that, do a rough sketch again, do a new layer, and then keep on doing that until I get kind of the shape and anatomy I like. And then I will go over that with line art. Or if I'm doing like a more rendered piece, then I'll just completely paint over that sketch and then kind of clean it up afterwards. I do a lot of changes and I use imagination for a lot of the things that I draw. Like this character that I designed is completely original, just came out of my head, but the different poses that I'm using, I get the poses off of Pinterest, as you can see in the little corner. I'm using a Pinterest reference for the pose, just so that I get everything correct and everything looks nice, because sometimes the anatomy just be looking wonky, you know what I mean? So the brushes I'm using to illustrate this are, you guessed it, my own art brushes. They're for Procreate only. It's an art pack that I made. It has wet media and dry media. I'm currently using the wet media pack. My favorite brush to use from this is the Pressure Copic one, because I really like illustrating with Copic if I'm drawing traditionally, which I don't do so much anymore, but I have all of the traditional tools like Copic pencils and Prismacolors and pens and pencils, all these different things, but digital art is so convenient because everything is all in one place and I don't have to make a huge mess everywhere. But going on the brushes again, I like the Pressure Copic and my Perfect pencil, which is kind of like a smudgy little HB pencil. And then for line art, I like to use my Stabilo pen that I developed, and it kind of has like a slightly rougher edge, so I like that for line art, so it's not super clean, because if you zoom into my art, it's not super clean. But for me, perfectionism isn't the goal. The goal is to learn, grow, and make art, because I will be in an art block forever if I keep on doing the perfectionism route. My end goal as an artist is to make a story, so I have to get really good at illustration, and if I keep on nitpicking every little thing and not just keep practicing and making progress, then I'll be stuck in a place that I don't want to be. But overall, I'm really happy with how my progress has been going so far. I started doing digital art again in 2020. It was about May of 2020. That's when I picked up my iPad for the first time. And at the beginning, I was doing a lot of, I guess you could say, cursed art. It wasn't like, okay, it kind of was. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit cursed. I loved making anime memes that were, to me, funny and funny to a lot of people. But now, if you go on TikTok, a lot of people will call that cringe. And to that I say, there's nothing wrong with cringe. The cringiest people are the ones that, to me, are the happiest. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm gonna let the speed paint go for a little bit, and I will talk to you again towards the middle. I will put on the screen when I start talking again, if you're interested in that.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
I like to use the selection tool to fill in the color just because it makes everything look really crisp. It's this little squiggly tool that you can find at the top left hand of your Procreate screen if that's what you're using. If you're not using Procreate, I'm pretty sure there's a lasso tool somewhere in the art program that you use, and then you can just use a paint bucket to fill it in. But right now I'm clicking on the freehand mode and then just lassoing all around the character. I'm speeding this process up because I like to be really meticulous with it and make sure I don't get any gaps. And even if I do, I can just fill that in later. Once you've lassoed the entire character, you can just fill in the color just by dragging it on. And then you're left with this nice clean layer that you can use clipping layers over, or you can just layer over top. I like to use clipping masks by adding a layer above the base layer. That way I never go beyond the bounds of whatever that character is, and then the process is a little bit simpler overall. You can see that I'm doing that right here, and then I'm just using a clipping mask, so I never go beyond the bounds of that base layer.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Thank you for joining me on my first ever long form YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my process, and I'm excited to show you more in the future. Also, let me know if you like the video or if you'd like to see anything changed. I'm really open right now to kind of my YouTube format. I'm kind of figuring it out still, so let me know in the comments below. All my brushes and tools that I use throughout the video will be in the description box, and I will see you next time.